Thanks for checking us out on Celeb Source, your source for the news that matters to you. Now today we have Snoop Dogg's new hit, F the Fire Department, The Game's High Price, Jim Jones not drinking the Kool-Aid, Nicki Minaj on hip-hop's hypocrisy, and Future thinks snitches should die. Yes, lots to unpack for today. Again, thanks for tuning in to Celeb Source. If this is your first time to the channel, be sure to subscribe to the channel. Make sure you hit that notification bell and join our notification gang and like us in advance. I'm sure we got something for you today. Now, Snoop Dogg holds down our top spot with his meme game rock solid when he expresses his message concerning the concept of the fire department roughing up suspects when they are called onto the scene, making sure not one person leaves that burning building without getting jacked up. When Snoop posted, quote, "If the police never did wrong, people would trust them. Nobody ever made a song called F the Fire Department." Close quote, making an absurd amount of sense. But imagine the song F the Fire Department. You know it gets no play in the club. Now Snoop made an additional post, which was more infuriating than anything, right? A post in which he showed two men convicted of an armed robbery. Now, get this. One convicted felon was a white man and the other one was a black man. Now both men committed the same crime, stood in the same courtroom, were sentenced by the same judge on the same day. But get this, the white guy got 2 years in jail and the black guy got 26 years in prison, which is disgusting to say the least. Now Snoop added the post, "Justice for y'all, thought it was justice for all," highlighting the injustices of the court system, with corruption generally starting at the highest positions of prominence, which has me thinking of Killmonger in the Cave of Purple Flowers when he said those 3 words. Now, the game has been dealing with some serious sexual assault charges, and the woman who accused the rapper of assault is due to receive, hear me out, $7.1 million from the case. Now, the game was accused of holding back money from her, and as a result, she's been awarded by the court the game's music royalties. Yes, the federal judge stated that Miss Priscilla Rainey can seize his music royalties to pay off the judgment of $7.1 million, which, if he defaults or holds back or blocks any of those funds, he'll be held in contempt of court and face time in jail. Now, Miss Rainey accused the game of groping her bare vagina, breast, and buttocks on the reality show She's Got Game. I had to ask somebody, how do you grope someone's bare vagina? And they told me, sticking your hands down folks' pants, man. That's wild. Now, up until now, she's only been able to collect $70,000, but the court will have her collecting the rest of that $7,030,000, letting the artist know that sexual assault is not a game. Now, the big news for today is that your favorite artist, Tekashi 6ix9ine, has officially dropped the video Trollz, featuring none other than the Harajuku Barbie herself. Yes, I love saying Harajuku, right? Nicki Minaj, who, against all sound judgment and incessant pleas from friends and fans in her playhouse, has done the unthinkable. She has aligned herself with the likes of 6ix9ine, knowing and preparing for everybody and their mother to speak against her. Now, one of the first people to testify against her decision was Jim Jones, who commented on a pic of 6ix9ine and Nicki with merely LOL. Now, in the pic, her face was switched out with that of a clown, and 6ix9ine's upper body and face was switched out with a picture of a rat. It's hardly creative. I feel like I could have done a more creative job merging the rat image in with 6ix9ine, given the furriness of his legs and that pic of him trying to lick his own feet. If you don't know what I'm talking about, you need to check our video on Charlemagne destroying 6ix9ine and Offset wanted for stealing. Matter of fact, whatever you do, don't watch it. I command you, don't watch that video that we made. The image will be burned into your brain and you won't get it out, and then you're going to be mad at me. Now, Nicki Minaj has said her piece concerning the snitching controversy that has surrounded the federal informant Tekashi 6ix9ine, and many have demanded an explanation for why she chose to align herself with the double agent. Now, Nicki stated on Instagram Live saying, quote, "Street niggas have every right to feel how they want to feel about snitching because they live that life. I feel rappers need to play it easy because everybody mingles and integrates with everybody. And if a top executive rat called one of you unsigned rappers right now to sign, y'all signing." Close quote. Now, 6ix9ine interrupted her as she was speaking to ask her to scream it from the hilltops, as it were. Nicki went on to say, quote, "We're not going, if a rat executive call y'all to sign, y'all signing. So let's be clear when we talk about rappers versus street niggas. It's rappers that put guns they ain't never bust a day in their life in the music all the mother effing time. So we're not talking about rappers. I feel street niggas have a right to feel how they want to mother effing feel because they in the field, and you know, I'm not on the block with 6ix9ine. Close quote. Calling out rappers that bust shots when the cameras are rolling but do not live the actual lifestyle. Now, Minaj solidified her position, stating that artists often work with artists that have, quote, sketchy pasts, and pressed the self-destruct button on today's hip-hop culture by saying that artists want to, quote, make it rap 1 minute and streets the next minute, close quote. She said, quote, "Y'all want to talk about people not writing their raps 1 minute and then do songs with people that don't write raps the next minute. But if somebody talk about the integrity of hip hop, it's a problem. But y'all can talk about the integrity of these streets and not snitching? We not on the block. None of you niggas is on the block." Quote, close quote. Calling out the hypocrisy that pervades throughout hip hop. We might as well call it hip hopcracy. Yeah, I know. You laugh, yeah, whatever. All right. Now, she does have a point. Even artists like 50, who according to himself doesn't smoke, makes songs like High all the time because he knows that's what people want to hear. That's what he said. Quote, "I know that's what people want to hear." But 50, of course, can be a special case of sorts since he's known in the streets as a certified goon. And if you didn't know that, you could sense it. Real often, real recognizes real. Now, of course, you have artists trying to prove that they're real by doing dumb stuff. But that's a completely different discussion for another time. Now, bringing up the rear, we have Future. Now, Future took his mask off for a sec to address the low-life snitches in the stand and stated that he not only went platinum, right, patting himself on the back, but stated the following post. He said, and I got to try real hard here because I had to kind of break it down and understand the language here. "Been a go-getter, never waited on no nigga. Stayed solid, never did no pillow talking." Just picture Future pillow talking with some dude. "Gave niggas they bees back, they wifed them up. I raised these steppers. Gave verse after verse for free. Did videos for free. Embrace niggas I should have never dapped up. They clowns talk about me behind my back because they want to be me, from rappers to trappers, secretly admiring and hating at the same time. These hoes plotting just for attention. These niggas know better. At the end of the day," a finality statement at the end of the day, "you work for the police," with a rat emoji. "I believe if you hang with a snitch, you a snitch and deserve to die. But that's just me." Was that a shot at the AKs? "I'ma get $1 billion and all the killers love me. Hashtag facts." Now there's a crowd. "I owe you a FU. I would say suck my D, but you're probably gonna do it. King Pluto, hashtag facto. I trust me. Close quote. Well, guess who took that post personally? Yes, you guessed it. Agent 6ix9ine, right? And Agent 6ix9ine quickly shot back in the comments saying, if you were quote, if you were deadbeat, you don't deserve to die. That was kind of low, man. With a drunk face emoji. Okay, I'm gone. Don't at me. I'm busy. About to drop this video in a few. Close quote, taking a shot at Future's parenting skills or his lack thereof. Yo, let us know what you think. You think Nicki Minaj is on point about hip-hop's hypocrisy? And if there was a song called F the Fire Department. Now we know it would be ridiculous because that's the Rescue Squad, man. But if somebody did drop that track, which artist would be able to drop that track and it would be hot? F the Fire Department. Who could drop the F the Fire Department track and it be hot? Alright, yo, let us know in the comments below, man. Be sure to like the video. Be sure to subscribe to the channel. Thanks for tuning in to Celeb Source, your source for celeb news.